Hi there, Virgo. Okay. And let's see what's going on. Okay, let's just jump in. So at the bottom of the deck, let's see, we have the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Princess of Autumn in this deck. So this card is about, it's an offering, it's a new beginning, it's a communication about work, family, home, health. It definitely, I can see it says studious. It has a student vibe. It can be applying to schools, hearing about getting into schools, wanting to further educate yourself, or have a new beginning in any of those areas. So if you want to start a new health routine, maybe you're starting a garden, kind of anything in the earth realm. So the card at the bottom of the deck can influence the reading in a few different ways. It can represent an energy you want to bring to the surface. And God, that digging, that bringing to the surface, something about working with the ground is catching my attention. And of course, it is springtime, although we have to wait a little longer in Vermont before we do too much planting. But planting the seeds, starting, you need to start somewhere. So this is the month to just start. Don't worry if it's perfect. Don't worry if it's, how long it's going to take. If it seems like, oh my God, it's going to be 6 years before, when I started working where I work, I get free schooling. And at UVM, which is University of Vermont, which is a nice school. It's where I did my undergrad a million years ago. But still, I worked there for 2 years before I took advantage of it. And 3 years later, the time's going to pass. So don't think so much about how long. And you guys, you just got to get started. And you guys are motivated. So I don't think this will be too much of a problem. But timing is rarely perfect. So don't be afraid to just start putting one foot in front of the other and just start the journey. So another Page of Cups, the Devil card, dun dun dun. No, the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel, the Emperor. Ooh, some big boys coming out. And the Ten of Summer. Okay, so this is nice. So another new beginning. You want to feel emotionally better. An offering of love, a new beginning in emotions, something that's going to make you feel better. So just taking that first step to making the changes you need to feel better about things in your life. Communication is about what you need emotionally. And I think, I can't, you have the Devil card here. So this is your inner demons, okay? This is what I just said. Don't worry about the perfect timing. Don't worry about, people are going to think it's stupid. Keep that spark going. You guys are super motivated. So when you get that spark of creativity, of motivation, don't let your mind instantly extinguish it because of self-doubt and negative thought patterns. So you're going to have to fight hard about this, against those self-sabotaging behaviors that we all have. Fading, what was a focus card that's fading a little bit but still influencing the situation, is the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe there was an opportunity that came about at the beginning of the year, and for some reason you may be a little reluctant to go for it, or there was some sort of temporary roadblock. So try really hard not to let that get you down and make you stop moving forward, because we have the Ten of Cups coming up. Okay, so it doesn't get much better than that. You are going to feel emotionally fulfilled. You are going to get your new beginning in emotional satisfaction. And I think it's going to come from actually some really practical changes. Starting to educate or train for a new job, a new way of life, a new healthy lifestyle, changing where you live, changing where you work, making the changes necessary to capitalize on this Wheel of Fortune energy. Now, a way to do that is to, this is crowning you. Be an emperor. You are the emperor. You are the leaders. You are just have amazing energy. So, often fire signs are good at motivating other people, but sometimes we need to turn that motivation on ourselves and be our own leaders and make sure we keep our spirits up and our motivation up. And this is also pointing to that your leadership abilities, that don't be afraid to apply for a job, like a managerial job. Don't be afraid to apply for a job that may seem above your pay rates. Don't let your ego say, oh, they think other people are better. Like, go for it. Take chances. You want to elevate yourself this month. So go for it. And don't let your ego tell you otherwise. Because then you have the 10 of Cups. So a lot of people, and I say it too, is the happy family card, but I feel like this is like the happily ever after card. And it's not like Disney happily ever after. It's whatever your happily ever after is. So getting clear on like what your mission in your life, like what is going to make you feel, what's your happily ever after? And I mean, that's not necessarily living in a castle like the Rider-Waite version with a family. It can be, backpacking around the world. It could be surfing. It could be helping the poor somewhere. It could be just having a steady 9-to-5 job and a modest house with a happy, supportive family. You know what I mean? Like, how wonderful is that? So don't get caught up in worrying about the Joneses. The Joneses are assholes. I'm just going to tell you they don't know anything. I'm just kidding. Just get clear in your mind what your happily ever after is and go for that. And don't worry about anyone else. Oh, I should read what Doreen has. So as your focus card, it says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. And the ego card is an illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on the material, getting caught up in fear and worry. So it's the fear and worry part of that card. Did I read this? The underlying theme was the Page of Pentacles. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. I think I did read that. The wheel is the delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. There you go. And the Emperor, using logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. When you are a leader, don't forget to be compassionate. What does Dr. Phil say? You command respect, you don't demand it. So no one likes that type of manager. Trust me, no one likes a manager that treats you like a child. You're going to get employees that act like children if you treat them like children, right? Okay. The near future card, the 10 of Summer, emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. All right, let's look at some overall cards here. Oh, wow. Victory. The 6 of Wands. Success. You guys are going to be successful. And Judgment, renewal. Yeah, a whole new way of life, a whole new way of being, just an awakening. Living your life in a different way. It has to be different than it was before. It can't be the same. Once you've woken up, once you know something, you can't unknow it. I don't know if that's a word. You can't, once you've sort of had some epiphanies, enlightenment, you can't go back. You can't go backwards anymore. You have to go forward in a different way. And I think that's where you guys are this month. And this spring energy is really motivating you. So the Victory card, public success, acclaim. Don't forget to be to congratulate yourself. It doesn't always have to be external. Be proud of your accomplishments. Count your wins, no matter how small. We tend to focus on our failures. Count your wins and let that motivate you to keep moving forward. Let's see what this says. Wonderful news on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards. Success and public recognition. It's also a homecoming. So I don't know if some of you are moving home, something like that. And the Judgment card. Reviewing the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. Perfect. All right, I'm going to leave it at that because you guys are super capable. You know what to do. And I'll see you at the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.